everybody. I'm Larry Ridley at EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Manning's Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife. Hello to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the huddle and says more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
Rashad Jennings, he's all alone. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. 67 yards. Time running out here on the play clock. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And from the 3 now, it's second and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Manning now on third and goal. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The Giants will look to Josh Brown for the field goal try. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're going to run. It's Jennings. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. first and 10. It's Wilson. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Now Wilson on second down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty good. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Manning. They go screenplay with Jennings. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught left side, it's Beckham. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And he's got Will Tye complete. Give him 3 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Larry Donnell, the one he was trying to get it to. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. So here's the starting 11, and the human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr., watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you and I out of our hotel rooms early to get here for pregame warm-ups and watch him go through his routine. He's absolutely amazing catching the football.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Manning indeed going for it on 4th. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And there's a flag on the field, and the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but
that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.